We are ready for the final mission. Well, as ready as we possibly can be. We're playing Invisible Ink on Expert Plus Ironman, and we're playing with a mod. This mod was written by Cyberboy2000, so thanks very much to him for writing the mod. I've really enjoyed playing with it. There are still some parts of this mod that I haven't seen yet, so the mod adds extra enemies and makes the enemies more difficult. I think there are a few enemies that we're about to find out in the final mission that I haven't come across yet, so I'm excited to see what they are. Before we go in, we need to use up our money and optimally allocate our items. So we have 3 agents with penetration scanner, and we have 2 neural disruptor 3s. In the final mission, there are guards with armor 1 and armor 3, but not so many with armor 2, to my knowledge. There might be some in this mod, but I don't know. I'm going to assume that they're armor 1 and armor 3. So we want to be pairing up the neural disruptor 3s with the penetration scanners. Here's a penetration scanner with a neural disruptor 2. So we take this neural disruptor 3 and give it to Banks. This is a neural disruptor 2, so Prism can now deal with armor 1, and Sharp has a regular neural disruptor with penetration scanner, so he can also deal with armor 1. We're selling the accelerator chip. It's not very useful. We have 1800 credits. I think we want to give the grenade to Sharp, so we all have 3 items going in. We should upgrade speed. I think Sharp is good to have this speed upgrade because he has the cloaking rig 2, and will give extra strength to Decker, and we have 500 left. I think we want to give extra strength to Banks as well, so that they can carry a pass. No, it shouldn't be Banks. We want to be able to carry pass cards, so it should be Prism. Yeah. And I was thinking we can drag guards around, and that's useful for Banks because she has a paralyzer, but Prism also has a paralyzer. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get. Let's go.
We don't know much about this facility, but...
We're also going to have Monster's Gun, which has armor penetrating 3. We also have the Flurry Gun, which is armor piercing 2. We didn't manage to get any piercing scanners. We don't have a ventricular lance either. Maybe there are some armor 2 guards. We'll see. Monster has the highest hacking. I think he has hacking 3, so we want to be getting consoles with him. Or we prefer to get consoles with him. That's a...
I don't recognize those uniforms. I hate not knowing who we're up against.
So this is an Omni Protector. He has 9 firewalls. It says... yeah. Heart Monitor Barrier, so his armor is equal to his firewalls. Mainframe Attunement has more AP when firewall strength is high. Ultraviolet Spectrometer can see cloaked or disguised guards, so we cannot cloak to get past this guy. This is a regular camera drone. I think we want to probably bring up Prism and use the EMP around here, just to take out this guy's firewalls. We can Wisp to see where they're going. Okay, so actually neither of them are a threat immediately. We are perfectly safe to get in here. There's no other doors. So let's bring our agents through. This has a demon. I guess I should have scanned with Decker on the way past, but we're unlikely to want to know what it is. Someone with Anarchy could steal from this drone, but they won't be able to get into safety afterwards. So this is fine. We're perfectly safe to end in the open in this room because there's no other way in. We might as well end our turn peeking, and I think there's no reason not to go on to melee. Although it's pretty unlikely that we've got someone else coming through this door. We would like to use the emergency reserve. So let's use the power at the data blast. And we can also put a parasite on this drone so we can use it to explore next turn. So this is an Omni Harbinger. This is another Omni Protector. It's the same as this guy. They both have 9 firewalls at the moment.
The mean temperature in Buenos Aires last month was 37 degrees Celsius.
And this is another Omni Protector. So we have 3 Omni Protectors.
Increase over the previous year.
And an Omni Soldier here.
Anthropogenic factors show no indication of slowing.
It looks like none of these guys actually see through the door, though they are noticing the spots in front of it. Let's open this door and see if we can find anyone else. No. And we can move down here and see if we can find anyone else. No. Okay, we want to use Wisp while we have so many guards visible. We are able to get into this room, but we'll be noticed. I'm not sure if it's safe to do this because we won't be able to get into cover from here. Also, these guys are going to see cloaked guards. I think both of them are looking away. So it's just the soldier here who won't see a cloaked guard, and this Harbinger. They will see this downed drone, of course. I think we're likely to want to take these guys' armor down. So if Decker cloaked, he could get just the other side of this door. Of course, the guards would notice the door. Now it's saying that we do have guards noticing through. That must be the Omni Soldier noticing that far. Okay, I think it's not safe for us to get in this turn, but we can peek. We didn't wisp this guy. He looks stationary, but I want to have him wisped. I guess we should have done that in one go. And he is noticing over here. This should be okay. We'll want to keep Central safe. Potentially not the best place to leave Monster, but we know that no one's coming in this turn, I think. As long as we don't close the door and distract them over. We could ping this guard, and then it would only be this guard looking at the door. I guess that's going to be enough of a problem anyway. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this. We've got one door to get through. We have guards who can see through cloaks. We don't want to be using the grenade this early. Let's take this camera down at least. We'll probably need to do that. We might end up hacking this drone again, just to explore even more. So far the map looks pretty big. We have no idea where the objectives are going to be. Fortunately, there is a lot of cover. Unfortunately, it's unlikely to help us because we're going to be seen from so many sides. It might be that... It might be that we wait for some of these guards to leave the room, like what this guard just left there. This is a console down there. This guy has the ultraviolet spectrometer, so we can't cloak to get in. We do have 2 guys walking in this turn. This guy has the huge armor. And this is the Omni Harbinger. We probably want to take out the Harbinger. We could ping this guy away. This guy's going to be looking at the door anyway, so he's going to notice us if we zap the Harbinger. But it's worth zapping someone, I think. I think we should ping both of them away so neither of them are looking. We could even ping them round here. That's probably the best thing. That didn't hit this guard. It said it would. That's odd. Oh, no, it does say question mark. Oh, it's because we haven't whispered him, that's why. So we only have the Harbinger coming through. Banks has Neural Disruptor 3. Decker has Neural Disruptor 3. We want to change round for someone with a Neural Disruptor 1. Or 2, so Armor Piercing 1. That's Prism. We'll be able to paralyze. I think that's it. This guy's going to be standing on the drone, so we don't get to control it next turn. So it doesn't look like anyone noticed that happening, which is very good. We've taken out one Harbinger. Yeah, so they see the drone, they're scattering around there. Not much we can do about that. I think we just have to keep waiting.
Looking around.
Because they're able to see cloaks, our cloaks aren't going to be enough to get past.
Additional cameras. The human brain is a tragically flawed biological machine. It has just enough intelligence to use itself in its own.
Let's put a Parasite on here as well. That gives us the emergency reserve next turn.
Only by its capacity for self-delusion.
This camera we'll need to take down. We can't. We can EMP it. We could try to end in cover from it. I don't know what we're going to do. This is kind of an unlucky level generation, I think. Because we just aren't able to get through here, even with the cloaks. We might just have to EMP this camera. We don't have the power to take it down. Or we could just deliberately get seen by it. Oh, I know what we can do. We have a grenade. We can take out all 3 of these guards. That's what we have to do. We're forced. Where's Sharp? Well, now's as good a time as any. If they're all right next to each other, then I think we'd just have to do this. Out of range. We have a limited range. We can hit them all. I think we're hitting this guy. Yeah. So we can see him. We've got the soldier still. He's going to notice the door but not see it, so we're able to... But we're not able to get past him into cover. So we have to use the grenade and cloak to get past this Omni soldier. This could start going very badly very soon. What we could just do is wait. They'll all be around this area. No, this guy's actually coming through because we made him notice us. Yeah, we have to throw the grenade. This gets us a lot on the alarm.
Hey, investigating.
At least now he's not coming out here. Although we sort of... He's going to be standing here. He's going to be facing this way. His vision is wide enough to see this door. I think we just have to get out with the cloak. So it's unlikely that an objective is here. We've got a door down here to explore. This would allow us to get into cover. Ah, there's a camera there. We're still cloaked, so this is fine. I don't think anyone's going to come onto this square, so we'll save the action points. I don't know what else we're going to do, though. It's still a problem to get out of this room. If this guy's facing diagonally, then his main vision is 90 degrees. He'll see up to this spot on the wall, and he'll notice us any further. This camera's going to come on and see all of us. I think it's better to just let it see us so we save the EMP. The EMP is going to be more useful taking out these guys' armor. If we have to. We get the emergency power next turn. I think that's as much as we can do now.
Guard down. Hey, you okay?
Yeah. So his main vision is up to this spot on the wall. His main vision is here. This is noticed, so we can just about get out. Sharp is able to have a look through here. This looks like a... So it's not an objective room. We might as well peek. We might as well get the power. We'll need to take this camera down. This spot is watched. Oh, by the camera. Okay, that's fine. So, Prism's used her neural disruptor 2. I think this... We don't know where this guy's going. It looks... Is he... stationary? Perfect. He won't be stationary for very long. So Banks has a Neural Disruptor 3. We could run up and zap this guard. I'm not sure how much good that would do.
What was that? Investigating.
I think we have to now. I guess we don't absolutely have to. This is a reasonable spot. This should be alright for central, I think.
Hey, investigating.
We need to get out of this room so we're not eating the camera anymore after this. We didn't paralyze this guard with Banks. I think that's fine. We'll get a chance to paralyze someone else. This could be okay. No, this is all terrible. So where's our other Neural Disruptor 3? That's on deck here. These guards are all waking up next turn.
What was that?
I think we just don't have a choice about zapping this guard now. So we have to run. That will get us heard by this guard probably.
Hey, investigating. What was that?
Get a pass card, why not? We get to pin one of these guards. We need to pin the other two as well. What is this vision? That's the camera drone, okay. So we need to plant the EMP. Banks has the stim, so we need to use that, I think. Where are the rest of our agents? So this is Decker. We want to pin both of these guards. We don't have the... We shouldn't have put Banks over here. Can't quite get here. We should have run with Prism as well then. And this stim gives us 6 action points. So that we'll have 2 from here. That'll be 8. I think that is enough to paralyze, so we have to swap the paralyzer as well. This is... Stim her. Yeah, so we get onto here, plant the EMP, and then sit on the other guy. Slightly better to sit on this guy because we're in cover. plant the EMP here. That takes out the drone. That's fine. We don't have much else to do about it. Paralyze and steal. And steal. And pin. So magically we're all in cover from where this guy's going to be standing. But that could change once he sees the downed guard. We can just shoot him and go on to Overwatch with Decker. No, we can't because we've just used the neural disruptor. We could go on to Overwatch with Monster.
Warning.
Can't run. I think we do want to go on to Overwatch with Monster, otherwise this guard's going to be a big problem next turn. And we're going to have a huge problem once we have to let these guys all wake up. Let's not use the power to take this out just yet.
Guard down.
Warning. Demon installed.
Siphon. That gives us alarm level 3 and we haven't gotten anywhere near the objectives yet. This is not going to go well, I think.
Why are we here?
Okay, let's take a look. I have a feeling this is not the way to the objective. This could be one of them, but I think it's unlikely. Yeah, that's just an empty room. So we don't need to go in there. I think based on the number of guards that we've downed, there aren't going to be any more guards on the level. Or they're not very many. There could be one. This camera is seeing onto this spot. That's a demon database. Let's just take these down. We'll have to eat the demon on the demon database, but it will tell us what the demons are. Validate! Enforcer drone. Oh no. It's always validate. Let's run then. This guy has no hearing. I have a feeling we're safe to run. That doesn't actually see us. Yep, nothing this way for us. That was a dead end. So on the plus side, both of the objectives must be on this side of the map, or there could be something up here. If only we had something like a shock trap. We've already used our EMP. We can't safely run up here with Monster. I think we need... Oh, we can't even use the cloak. So we're going to need to use someone as a sacrifice to explore this corner. And if there's nothing there... then there's nothing there. On the plus side, we do have lots of power. That's a fractal. That's potentially worth taking deliberately, just so that we... so that we get the 5 power from Central's augments. We're not going to be short on power. So let's try and take these down as much as we can. We will want to have a look through here. Let's send Prism through.
Warning.
Oh, we can't run with Prism. Let's send Decker through. He has a flurry gun, so we'll be able to shoot this guy dead if we get his armor down to 2.
Hold on, did you hear something?
This also means that we can be sure that he won't come out here. That's Monster's objective.
That's the security hub for this level. I bet I can clear the way from there.
So we've seen this. We can hack this at the same time. That's a labyrinth. We don't have a way to get rid of the demon, so we just have to take it. So let's do this now. We get 5 power from taking the demon. I don't want to take this immediately because we might be able to move around a bit. Let's drag so we can pin as many as we can. This camera is no longer... This camera here is ours now, so we can safely get this. We have lots of money. I don't think the... Yeah, we can't get onto there. We'll want to explore down here, so let's drag this way. Yeah. We want to run Monster in if we can. And then we're going to get 5 power from this, so that gets him to 4. And we have 4 power, then we get 5 power from the augment, so we're on 9, and then we're able to hack him down to 2, then we can shoot him with a flurry gun. Perfect.
Hold on, did you hear something?
Of course. If we're getting him down to 2, then we could just hit him with a neural disruptor, but it's on cooldown. So we have to go onto Overwatch with the flurry gun. And let's, now that we've used all of our action points that we can usefully use, now we do the hack. Yeah. That's 2 armor. We're able to hit him with the flurry gun next turn. We are on Overwatch. This uses 4 power. We're 1 power short.
Warning.
Oh no. So we need to run to a console to get that extra power. flurry gun requires 4 power. We only have 3. We don't have a way of dealing with that. We need to run to this console next turn. Banks will be able to do that, I think, even with the labyrinth on. Okay, so yeah, he's going to come up here, go on to Overwatch, then we shoot him afterwards. Okay, that's all we can do. Realistically, this mission is not going to finish. We're not going to be successful, not even slightly. I guess we don't have to run to do this. We can get here without running. That must be better, because there could be a guard down here. We can't pin both of these guards now. This Harbinger's going to have to wake up. We don't have a way of dealing with that. This guy is going to be killed by this drone for sure. Or we could have pinged him away. Could we have? I think we could have. We could have used ping and this guy would have gone away. Not permanently. This way he goes away permanently. We get another guard on alarm level 4, of course, because that raises the... He's all the way down there, okay.
Kill them all.
So it's fortunately that other guard is all the way down there. We've got a Harbinger waking up. We have the other 4 guards here pinned. This guy's going to wake up at some point. But we can get monster hacking this. I think we want to bring... Or we should keep Decker here with the Neural Disruptor 3 in case when we get an Enforcer here, it could spawn here.
Just give me a moment.
If it's an Enforcer drone, then we can't do anything about it until this cools down. If it's not an Enforcer drone, then we theoretically can do something about it. We can zap this Harbinger next turn depending on which way he ends up facing. We can't ping this drone away because it has no hearing. So Sharp is basically gone. He only had a regular Neural Disruptor. We get the emergency power next turn. I think we need to keep Decker around depending on who's going to be able to zap this guard next turn. So depends which way he's facing. If we have an agent on either side ready to zap, we can take a Neural Disruptor from someone else. We don't get the Enforcer next turn, so this should be okay. We're putting out fires all over the place.
Investigating the area. I must be jumpy to...
This soldier is here, of course.
What happened?
Yeah, so he's facing again towards Banks. Decker is going to need to take this guy out.
Damn, we walked straight into a honeypot. I can still
Got
extract
4
the
more
door
turns
but
on
it's
this
going
hack.
to take a while.
We're going to get to alarm level 5 very soon. Central has a Neural Disruptor. We can swap these over. If we get a regular elite guard, yeah, we can swap these over because we have the penetration scanner. Let's give her the pass card just in case. She won't be able to use the we drag him potentially into cover? Let's take a look through this door. We're gonna have to take the camera down. Of course, the parasite costs 3 because we put parasites on all of these guards that we're pinning. It will be quite a while before they get finished. We could wisp. Not sure if it's worth the power. We need to take this down, or we could just not bother. We can have a look through this door. Could be something here. I think that's all we can do for this turn. We're not going to be able to parasite this down in any reasonable time frame. So I think we just have to get it to stay around here for as long as possible. What we could do is see in the nanofab if there's anything. We can sell the flurry gun. We can see if there's a biogenic dart or something. It's potentially worth it. We get the 5 power when we get the demons, so 2 hacks with this. We also get 1 power from the refraction chamber on Prism, so this is free to hack with the so we're now on 7 power again. It installs some more demons. I think that's okay. It's installing demons on the things that we're already hacking, like this. There's one on that camera that we don't need to hack. We'll send Decker over there soon. Not sure what else we can do.
There's no time for sentimentality. We need to finish what we came to do.
I agree. We've got someone walking. That's the Omni soldier coming over here. I think we might need to ping him away. Or we could zap him with Banks. Elite Enforcer. Okay.
Reinforcements arrived.
Yeah.
They've
So
noticed us, and they're sending someone to check
we
this
need
tower.
someone with
Keep
a.
them occupied while I finish.
We can ping him away. We can ping this guard away. We don't know where he was going. Maybe he walked around over here. I'm not going to open the door and find out. This guy's awake. That is a problem. So I think as long as there's only 1 guard here, then Monster can keep moving around this square in the middle. But once there are 2, then it's a problem. Let's run. We can't use the flurry gun again. We've got a Vault Disruptor 2. We've got a Stim 3. 2 Stim 3s. Sell the flurry gun. We're going to get this Stim 3. We're going to get the Vault Disruptor. We sell the Neural Disruptor. It's just a Neural Disruptor 1. We're not selling the Cloaking Rig. That's too useful. Can pin this guard again. This guy's going to investigate his own spot for now. We expect this guy's going to come up to find Monster. We could ping him. Wouldn't be the worst idea. We'd be able to send Decker up with the Vault Disruptor next turn, he will be able to take out... use his 4 power. We'll have to keep that in mind. I'm going to move Monster to this side,
Get back to the terminal.
so that when this guy investigates this spot,
Oh, yes. Here.
he doesn't see Monster. He'll notice Monster but won't see Monster, I think. No, or he throws a scanning grenade. That's more likely. But if we're not on the spot that's the interest point, that's a bit safer. Who can we use to spy here? That's bad. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. We are almost all in cover. From this spot. Yeah. When it's here, it might see Central. I had to be dragging the one who was on 2 rather than 1, didn't I? Have to do this. I think that's all we can do for now. We get another enforcer on the next security level. This is going to be terrible. Okay, so he didn't see Central. He's scanning and detects.
Calling it in. Looking around.
Doesn't see Monster. That is good. Elite Enforcer down here. That's as good as it could have been. They locate Decker, who's already located. That's as good as that could have been. We've got the Harbinger countermeasures. Another Elite Enforcer. Another Enforcer drone.
What was that?
And that's an Enforcer drone 3.
What was that? They know we're in the building now.
Fortunately, this
Just give
Enforcer
me a
drone
bit
3
more
is all the
time.
way over here. Fail-safe protection, can't control them, just reboots when we hack them. Heavy Armor 2, KO immune, no hearing. Local scanner, and scans through walls. Yeah, we're gonna bring... where's Banks? Her stim is not quite ready yet. We could ping both of these guards into the guard room. That gives us another turn or so. That must be worth it. He's going to turn around. Yeah. The other guard will investigate his own spots. They're both saying 1 now. That's a bit odd. We have a paralyzer in 1 turn. Banks' paralyzer is ready now, so we need to use that. We'll run up. No, we don't want to run, because we've just pinged. That would ruin the ping. So this is necessary. We just need to drag this guy so it's in cover from the drone. I think that's all we can do with Central. But now it's not... Oh, she is in cover from this Harbinger. That's fine. We need to be in cover as well. We can't be. Yeah, we can put Banks here, that should be okay. Then everyone's in cover from the Harbinger and the drone. The Harbinger will see here. We need to bring Decker up. And I guess we need to... this spot's, I think. But that's seen by the camera. We can't bring the camera down. We could use the data blast now. That brings the Parasite down. I think this is worth doing. If we eat a demon on here, we get 5 more power. I hope it's not validate. Please don't be validates. Paradox. For 3 turns. That was bad. Now I can't hack this camera. I think we have to move here, be seen by the Harbinger, then cloak after that. This way we're not seen by the Enforcer drone. The Enforcer drone will move down here because that's where we know it's moving. This is very tricky. If the drone moves second, then after this guy sees me, the drone might come up here. But we need Decker up here in order to be able to zap these guards next turn. We only have Banks. Otherwise. And I don't want to run because we've already used the ping. Don't want to run to here. We do have a cloak. And this guy won't see our cloak. So I think we just have to run here and hope that the order is right. This...
What was that?
Okay. This guy's going to come down here now. He's going to go onto Overwatch when he sees us. We'll be able to cloak, close the door in his face, and move someone else up. Potentially Banks. Hopefully this drone's going all the way around here. This Paradox is... I almost think I'd prefer a Validate than a Paradox there. Maybe not quite that extreme. 3 turns left on Monster's gun. That could be a big deal. Yep, so the drone moved first.
What was that? Stop.
Okay, so because we were seen here,
Investigating.
these 2 are coming out here. The the Enforcer is found the downed agent there. Actually, this might be good for us because we can use Decker to lure them away.
Warning, Demon installed. Mainframe detected.
The Damon got through my counterattack. We're almost there.
So based on where they are, I actually want to move onto this spot. That's cover from all 3 of them. It will be seen by the camera, but we're going to get to alarm level 6 pretty soon anyway. No, we just want to use Cloak.
Damn it, it got away.
They'll be interested in this spot. We should all be protected in cover from them. We can use Decker to lead them on a merry chase and then zap 2 of them with the Vault Disruptor. This guy's not going to wake up because the drone is going to pin him. 2 turns left on Paradox. I think Decker is not going to be useful to us unless we bring him. unless we leave them around where these guys are going to be. These guys might come up through this door though. The other agents are actually in cover from where this drone is when he's going to do a scan, but the scan might reach this far. I'm not sure what we do with Decker. They're both blocking the doors, otherwise I could chase them. I could let them chase me through here. He has armor 2, but we're able to deal with that. So does this guy. The Vault Disruptor has armor piercing 1, and this is a penetration scanner, so we can actually zap both of these guards if we want to. Monster's gun is on a 2-turn cooldown. I think we just need to get to safety. I don't think it's going to be possible to usefully have them chase us around. We're going to be seen by the camera around here. There's no cover around this area. If we go down here, then they just find all of the other agents that are pinning the other guards. We could go down here and then wait. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We go down here, wait for the paradox to finish and hack this camera. That might allow us to escape. In the worst case, we can go on to Overwatch with the Vault Disruptor. But since these two guards are now coming down here, that gives Monster a way out once we finish this hack next turn. That is all we can do. We could... Oh, we can't Wisp. Let's Spy. We do have Banks. Also with a Neural Disruptor 3 penetration scanner. And a Stim 2. So she'll be able to take out any of these 3 guards if we need her to. I think it's best to just leave her here for now. I don't see anywhere else that's better to put her. Yeah, let's end the turn here.
Be sharp, this drone.
Oh, they see the downed drone. But fortunately, he didn't see any of our agents. Sees the downed drone. This guy's throwing grenade. That is not cool. They all see the downed drone. This is a very unfortunate effect of the bug where if a drone is down, yeah, so we have Monster's codes. We can actually come up with... Oh, this guy sees. That's awful. That's very nasty. So this was the worst place to leave Decker. Because we aren't able to get him out and actually use this Vault Disruptor. Still can't hack. Let's see where these are going. Not good. I think actually we can do the guards turn around if we get seen by a camera.
Hey, investigating.
Not immediately. This guy's facing this way, these guys are still facing away. So we get seen by this guard, he's not on Overwatch.
What was that?
These guys still don't turn around.
Damn it. They got away.
We get here. We need to use the stim. So we don't get to make 2 attacks this turn. We should have peeked with someone else, I guess. Yeah. But now at least they're interested over here rather than about to find our agents. We need to know where this guy's going. Yeah. So we've got them interested in this spot, which is very good for us. I think we have to save Decker. Because he's too useful to us with the Bolt Disruptor, and the stim will come off cooldown in 4 turns. So we're not going to sacrifice Decker over here. I guess we should have kept this guy pinned. This guy's going to wake up. So we need to... Let's spy. Yeah. We need to keep this guy pinned. We should be safe from all of these guards. They're all going over there. We get Monster out. That's the best we can do for now. This guy's going to wake up. We get to hack again next turn. I really don't think this is going to work. We'll be on alarm level 6. They'll identify 2 of our locations. We're able to paralyze. So let's drag here so that we are able to move a bit faster. This guy's already out for 3 turns. So we should paralyze this guard. No, we want to be able to move quickly with Prism if necessary. We are in cover from everything important. This appears to be all we can do. Monster could get seen here, so I think we want to close this door with Decker. Yeah. Ah.
Okay.
Who's he gone on to Overwatch? Oh, he's seen.
Throwing grenade.
He's seen our agent here. And yeah, so because we got seen over here. Yeah, that's terrible now. So I think we've lost. We can't hack this drone down.
What was that? What happened? Investigating.
We might manage to hack this drone down. But he just reboots. So we get Turing. Let's use Turing. We get the Siphon, that's a net +1 to it. We're going to have to hack this drone anyway. So let's use Data Blast. So that's rebooting. But we do have someone on Overwatch looking at us. This guy is facing away. This guy's facing towards us. This guy's facing towards us. We don't have a cloak. We can't get Central out. We don't have the ping yet. It's on a 1-turn cooldown. We can't get Decker and Monster out because these guys are watching. If we hadn't been seen on this spot, we'd have been absolutely fine. This Enforcer is going to kill us next turn. We can go on here and use an EMP. There's no reason not to run, I think.
Hey, check out this drone. Got away.
Doesn't reach the drone from there. This thing's gonna wake up next turn anyway. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Can we save Central? No. If we had another grenade, this would be a very different thing. We'd just throw the grenade down here. If we hadn't been seen here, this would be very different. It was because there was a guard exactly on this spot looking this way. I guess we should have predicted that. Or we should have tried to predict it. I think this is just the end now. This guy's looking straight at the door. He's on Overwatch already. He's not on Overwatch. He's not on Overwatch. This guy's on Overwatch. And he is looking towards the door. We don't have any other guns. We have Monster's gun.
Investigating.
Where's the guy on Overwatch? This guy. We can't. He's not in range. Blocked. So I need to be on this square. But I think if I move there, I get shot. Let's shoot this guy. Validate. It's always validate.
Investigating.
Now they're interested in this spot. That spot is watched. Oh, I've stepped on here. And we can't get past. Also, Monster's gonna get seen by this Enforcer next turn. We can't ping yet. It's on a 1-turn cooldown. We need to know where this guy's going. Obviously he's moving towards us. This drone's going to wake up. We still have the problem that Central is going to get shot by that drone. We go into Overwatch here. We can get past here,
Investigating.
but this guy's gonna see Central pretty soon. Not sure who notices these squares. This guy's now on Overwatch, pointing in this direction. If we can get onto these squares without being shot, yeah, that's alright. We might be able to run Central all the way through here, but it's not very likely. We need to leave Monster in front of the door to block the drone so that we can step to the side of it. No, we need to leave Decker in front. Let's close the door.
What was that? Investigating.
Let's leave Monster through here, otherwise the drone's just... I think if we block the door, then we can't step to the side. This would still be seen. So we have to leave Monster through this door. Let's get Banks out if we can. We're going to have a bunch more. This spot is watched. That's where we were seen originally. I think we have to lure the drone this way and then use the EMP next turn, otherwise Monster isn't getting past. Let's put a Parasite on here because we're going to need to get in there. Might as well Parasite here as well. Yeah. We get scanned. So he's interested in the drone. There's Prism.
Hey, I think someone's dead. Hey, investigate.
So all of the guys are coming over here.
What was that?
Investigating.
Hey, you okay? Located. They've been here.
We have been here. So they haven't quite got to this door. We need to move out of the way with Decker. We need to lure the drone close enough. Oh no, we can't because we're seen with...
The universe is chaotic. Chaos is the superposition of all probabilistic.
Is this safe? It doesn't show me watched and agent tracked. Yeah, we've got a guard here. This is definitely the end. At least Central isn't seen. But there's just no way that we're going to get past here. We need to save Decker. Prism has no... Banks has no recourse. Prism has no recourse. Let's at least prime the EMP while we can. This is noticed, but not seen.
Damn
What
it.
was that?
It got away.
We could have lured the... We could have taken this Enforcer drone out with the EMP, I think. Probably not. But we can move here. We cannot cloak. That's a 5-turn cooldown. At least Central is okay. We only need to survive with Central and Monster. We know that the objective is going to be down here. It's not likely that there's anything down here. We'll be hacking this camera. We will have ping. Now would be a good time to use Wisp. If this guy moves first, then we get to take him out, so we might as well go on to ambush. I think this guy's on Overwatch already, yeah. And we can't safely move anywhere. So what I have to hope is that I can move here with Monster. This drone will see Decker, but it only has 90-degree vision. That will allow us to get Monster out here if no one's watching the door. It's very unlikely that no one's watching the door. No, I think it's just safer to put Monster back through the door. I was thinking we'd have a chance to get through this door, but they're going to be looking at... We've got a guard who comes through here. Maybe... No, maybe we would have been able to get through the door, depending on what these guards are going to be looking at. This drone is looking this way, that would be a problem. Okay. I think we just have to end the turn here. So Banks gets shot.
I hope this is working.
What was that? Guard down.
Yeah, so this guy would be looking at the door.
What was that?
Okay, that saves Decker.
Stop there!
Temporarily, at least.
Hey, investigating.
What was that?
Hey, you okay?
Hey, intruder!
Okay.
Everyone is on Overwatch. This does not give Central much of a chance to get out. Let's see. This is all noticed. That's good.
I don't like what I'm hearing from that thing.
Let's take this out.
She'll recover when we connect her to the main.
So let's run out
If
with
you
Central.
What's that? Investigating.
It could be safe to go through here. Probably not, but we can have a look. Please don't be a camera. Please don't be a camera. There's a camera. So we go on to here. We are safe with Central. It will be a while before we can possibly be safe with with Monster. We can ping, but it won't do that much good. For now, at least. We don't know where this guy's going. Didn't we wisp it? It's just alert. So it's... Oh, that's right, they've seen Prism. So now would have been the time to use the EMP. I think we just have to wait and pray. They might all end up dispersing around. It's not very likely. If we can ping them away, we need this guard to go. We don't want this guy to come in here and see Decker. So let's ping him into this room. That gets rid of him for now. We'll have ping again in 4 turns. That's all we can do. Prism gets shot.
No time for sentimentality. We need to finish what we came to do.
Target down.
I think we just need to wait for them to clear out.
Looking around.
It looks like... yeah, okay, Decker is seen. Okay.
Hey,
But this square is safe.
what was that?
So we can
What was
temporarily
that?
save Decker.
Investigating.
Hey,
But they're gonna
investigating.
come here and scan, so we need to be this side.
What was that? Investigating.
What was that?
Intruder.
This is really...
Throwing grenade.
Oh, we've been hit by the grenade anyway. Okay, yeah, so this is over.
Came to do.
This is a bit like when you play StarCraft as Protoss and you know you're dead, but you just send a probe somewhere and you play hide the pylon. That's gonna be the... yeah. That's Labyrinth. We're not in a hurry to eat that. Theoretically, we have a chance if we stay far enough away from this drone and the drone moves out here. But if someone comes through this door, then we'd be screwed. I think that's our best place to hide. But there's nothing else we're gonna do. So we have a very small probability of them not scanning to find monster, them not coming through the door,
Investigating.
then caring more about this room, and then eventually dispersing around into this place.
Target down. Investigating area.
It's a very low probability.
Investigating.
Information decaying into chaos.
Yeah, so they're coming into here now. This is over.
In order to retain meaning.
For some reason, this drone scans and finds a downed agent rather than
Investigating area.
rather than finding monster.
Investigating.
So we're not.
Hey. Investigating. Looking around. What was that? Investigating.
We're not seen just yet. This guy
Curation is
is gonna see us next turn, so let's escape around here. We've got another guard coming in here, so this is total nonsense. That reboots a drone, I think. Oh no, because he's going to peek on this spot and then see us. Okay, this is over.
Hey, investigating.
Looking around.
Overwatch.
What was that? Stop there.
Throwing grenade.
Yeah, grenade. Okay.
Roger. Get Monster back on his feet. Only he can open the final security.
What was that?
Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna abort the agent, retire the agent C. There's no way that Central's gonna get in there. So yeah, I think this went pretty badly because we just based on the map generation, there was only this one door here, and then there were so many guards around here, we had no chance of getting through. It was alarm level 3 by the time we found anything, and we had to use our gun and the grenade too early in the mission. Yeah, those Omni Protectors, terrifying. Okay, so I might try again with this mod. It was very fun to play. Thanks very much again to Cyberboy2000 for making it. We'll see if I have another go at this. You can play with this yourself. The mod's available on the Invisible Ink forums. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed playing.